Welcome back to We Are Live. Chris Denman, and shortly be joined by Travis Terrell. We've got Chris Gardner producing the damn thing, and young intern Tommy is here taking notes, smiling at the camera. Travis, did you put it back in your pants? Hello, how are you?
Whoopsie.
If you missed last hour, you missed Travis taking a swig out of a Pinot Grigio bottle and several other things. Did I snot rocket at the end of the segment? Did you guys catch that on the camera? Let me know in the comments. Pretty sure that happened, and I'm really, really proud of it. This hour, we've got your sentence of the week. We've got fair or foul. Topic today, Travis, imitating thick New York accents. Email us, wall@weareliveradio.com. $10 to Southtown Pub is your prize. This Thursday, Travis, we've got New York. Oh, it's Prison Mike. Okay. Shout out to Adam Bertels and his new Office-style characters. Hey, we've got comedy this Thursday. Real comedians, Travis, at a real venue in a real city. That's right, Southtown Pub's free comedy Thursday. Join us. We have an Irish comic, Jason Brennan. The great Kate Barton is on the show. She did a guest spot last week, crushed at Southtown. Brian McDowell and Nathan Orton, one of our favorites. He'll be closing it out with a very, very, very talented crew this Thursday. Very excited to have everybody out for Free Comedy Thursday. Be sure to check out Southtown Pub. Maybe you'll watch the Blues game tonight. Travis, I know you'll be busy with Broadway shows and the like, right?
I didn't know y'all still did that hillbilly hockey stuff. No, I'm excited. I'm probably going to try to check the game out.
There.
That's true.
They do. They're called the Rangers of New York.
Do you feel
I bet
like...
you didn't know that, did you?
Stop. Do you feel...
Where do they play?
Quit coming into the camera like that. Do it again, please. Yes, this is awesome.
Where do they play?
Can we go to him only? This is the most entertaining I've seen all morning. Oh, wow. Pinot must have kicked in, huh?
You look like
your creativity's flowing. I like that.
You look like the This Day in Greitens History open.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, go in, start up close, and then let's get an angle out. Come in close. This is just us playing with our machinery. Thanks, Tech Electronics. This is worth it. All right, now slowly back out. Okay, there it is. It's like a trailer for a Jordan Peele movie. It was freaky. You froze there for a second. Big thanks to everybody.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. You don't know when I'm freezing, do you?
This makes me so happy.
See, I wonder if we can do like our own freeze on our end to confuse Travis. So like.
Nice try, Tommy. Tommy's giving away.
The shitty canary in the coal mine.
Yeah, Tommy's like the Asian woman in Speed on the bus. She moves her purse and gives away the whole. Yeah, just turn to Tommy. He'll be the giveaway.
Oh no!
How did I give it away?
Nice
Yeah. Hey, Travis, we're obviously you're in New York, so I can expect zero awesome content from your creative mind. But the great Tommy, our intern, we're discussing man on the street bits. He keeps bringing up ones that like put him in harm's way, where he's like insulting Cardinals fans as a Cubs fan.
What I want to do?
Let me finish.
Okay.
He wants to go after Harley riders in a cowboy outfit. Travis, I need a professional opinion, and then Tommy may defend himself. Should we?
I mean, the only person in that studio right now who actually has stand-up chops is Tommy, so I would trust him. He's actually taken the time to actually, write bits and perform in front of people. So because he has that in his background, I would trust him, Chris.
Man, that was oddly personal.
That wasn't a shot at you, Chris.
Thank
it's
you.
just, we've been doing comedy for 4 years, and you treat 5 minutes like it's 30 minutes at the Apollo. Like, I'm trying to figure out, how are you surrounded by so many comedians? You literally did a podcast with one of the premier comedians in this country. You have one as an intern. You just literally spent time with
He's been waiting to say this.
Jeffries.
He's out of my arms.
Are you going to get around to doing 5 minutes. You sit up here, you talk about Southtown, all these great people, and yet you have yet to take the time to get up and on stage. Why won't
Carter.
you, Chris Dimmitt, put your name on that?
I respect the craft. I respect the craft. I talk for 2 hours a day, and then I talk for 10 more hours, and then I bring in revenue, my friend. And if I have a choice between going and hitting an open mic for 4.5 hours on a Monday
Tommy
night,
doesn't even
You
have
have an
a
open
heart.
mic every Thursday
Tommy
that
doesn't
you.
even have a lung.
That is true,
Tommy
I have
doesn't
my
even
own.
have.
He's right.
Are you kidding me?
He's right.
I respect the craft.
Here's what I want to do.
Respect the craft.
Listen,
you respect the craft, and you'll actually participate in it.
I broke this. So tell me if this is a good analogy, and then Tommy can get back to explaining himself where he wants to hurt himself on these.
I don't want to hurt
these
myself.
things. I think you have a death wish. So I essentially lost my virginity to an adult film star in regards to stage time and performances for my first time ever. And then she looked up at me and was like, "That's the best I've ever had." How do you recover from that? I can only do theaters, man. I saw Jim Jeffries, and I was like, I belong on this stage at Stiefel. I don't have time for these bar shows. Open mics are for chumps. Come on, man.
How did you make your shortcomings into a way to brag?
There's no shortcomings, bro.
Okay.
Travis, is that a bad analogy? Our first time ever on stage for the pageant, and I'll never ever top that, ever.
Yeah, you probably won't.
Agreed.
You will never know now, though. You won't ever know if you're able to actually carry your own stand-up in front of 1,500 people without the help of the most downloaded podcast in history.
Has anyone has anyone ever yelled at Jimmy Kimmel? Listen, pal, this is St. Louis Jimmy Kimmel talking. Listen.
Are you comparing yourself to Jimmy Kimmel, a guy that's hosted the Academy Awards twice? And
he was fired by way more radio stations than me.
And so that means because you've been fired before.
Like
I've never been fired from a radio station. That's zero. I just didn't wear the right boots.
You're weird. You literally went to All Things Comedy Festival, surrounded by the premier comedians on this planet, and you are telling me you're afraid to do 5 minutes?
Nobody's afraid, pal. There's a respect for the game.
Look, man, I'm just saying.
Talking a lot of game when you're half a country away, son.
Look, man, I'm just saying. I followed my dreams. And look at me. I'm just saying. Amazing things can happen when you follow your dreams, Chris.
Look at me at an Airbnb on my cell phone.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sorry I had meetings with HBO executives yesterday. Weird,
I think they probably explained the dress code and code of conduct to you. I don't know if anything was called a meeting.
I'm just saying,
maybe some HR policies. All right, so back to Tommy and his death wish.
I had a meeting with my teacher yesterday. Yeah,
what?
like his meetings with his executives.
Okay. That's good. So wait, so you...
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's what I want to do, Travis, is I want to dress up in all Cubs gear, right? Sunglasses, the works, right? And I want to walk into Ballpark Village on a day where maybe we're not doing so great, and I want to just rub it in their faces.
Brilliant. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, until Steve from O'Fallon drops your ass.
Yeah, it was. Tommy texted me this over the weekend, and things weren't going so great for the Cardinals over the weekend.
They were not.
No.
The Cardinals got swept by the Cubs this weekend.
That's what gave me the idea.
I actually appreciate that he found that in the pain.
And
he dug through it and he goes, I found something that'll make you hurt more.
I'm like, yeah, let me think about that one, Tommy.
He didn't respond after that.
He's like, I know it could be dangerous. I go, yeah, I'm kind of weighing the possibilities here right now.
So we're up on our video game. We actually are doing way more video content. We've got our shout out to our guy Austin that's going to be coming around more. Travis, and I'm not even like, to me and like, between me and Jamie Crock, that's a lot of man. If we both wear black, like, polos, we could look like a crappy security detail. Are we just like feet away out of the shot to kind of be like, kind of give them the, if they get a little too angry? Is that the answer? Do I need to hire a brother to stand next to Tommy to keep the people away from him? What's going on?
I have an older brother.
No, that's not. I didn't mean that. I meant.
Oh.
Sorry, Trav. Your thoughts?
I think, Tommy, you should absolutely do it. There's
Thank
no one
you.
going to get physical with you.
But
Yeah,
wouldn't it be funny if
Sure they
somebody
would.
hit me?
This kid's got gumption. That's my intern, man. It's my
This
intern.
is why you hired me.
That's my intern.
Here's
What
why
do you
you should
weigh,
absolutely
Tommy?
do it.
I weigh 110.
Okay. Health up to you good on the health? We gotta know. We gotta know. Not comfortable with your
Tommy,
current
you weigh
status.
what?
110.
How tall are
Travis,
you?
how tall are you? You're not short.
I eat that in 3 days in St.
Yeah.
Louis.
I'm 5'10".
Okay.
Okay. I believe you. You're 5'10". Last time you weighed 110 pounds, Travis? Is he frozen?
97 when I was in 7th grade.
7th grade, you were 110 pounds?
When was the last time you weighed
I
110?
think so. I've been 100 and
5th grade, 6th grade, I was probably 10 or 11. I remember being like 120 something pounds when I was in 7th grade. So yeah.
I remember getting happy when I hit 100 like 3 years ago.
Man, we got to get Buzz to come in and feed you twice a day, man.
3 years ago, I was topping 250. Jesus.
Hey, 3 years ago, 3.5, 4 years ago, I was really excited that I got down to 220 pounds. Tom. There we go.
Oh,
The
boy.
human body is a mystery, folks. That's all
I
I'm
think
saying.
Tommy should do it mainly because the Best Fans at Baseball account would absolutely retweet anything that has Cardinal fans looking like idiots. So I think if someone does get physical with you, that's going to go viral immediately. So I say go for it.
Thank you.
Billy Fat Pants weighed 110 pounds at birth. Meredith has a suggestion. I don't really care for the suggestion. Chris, do 5 minutes on your birthday! Exclamation point.
I
Y'all need. I'm
agree
going to
with
turn
that.
the comments off if you guys want to play this game. I'll riff. I'll tell a
Petition
story.
to get Chris
Stop.
to do 5 minutes on his birthday.
Yeah, but isn't that disrespectful to your craft, Tommy? Like, just let me scream
What's your
and get you
fear?
on stage. There's no fear,
Honestly,
pal.
what's your
Yes,
fear,
there
Chris?
is.
There's no fear.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there
There's
is a
no
fear.
fear.
There is a fear.
Like my favorite
is a fear.
T-shirt. Should I use
Soul?
that? No, no fear. Remember those shirts?
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't get that reference.
Yeah.
No, I think you
probably
should
didn't make it to
honestly,
your
that
part of
should
the
be
city.
your goal for 2019. That should be your goal. And I think we should get, when is your birthday again?
June 12th.
Yeah, it's plenty of
Oh, come on. You telling me you can't put together 5 minutes in 4
There's
weeks?
not a can't, pal.
You want me to write you some jokes?
You want no? Take a hike, pal. You
Right there.
do you want revenue to come into this company, or do you want me to go give a C minus stand-up set?
C minus stand-up. sign.
Chris, Tommy literally has
Good
no
answer.
heart. And he still finds time to do
He is
comedy.
waiting. He's
I am
waiting
the
to be
Tin Man,
Iron
yeah.
Man. He's
I am-
waiting
I'm
to
the
be
Tin
Iron
Man.
Man. Yeah, I get it.
That's what it's an excuse, man. Just go 5 minutes. Come on, man. 4
Tell you
weeks.
what,
We can
you
do this.
sell-
I'll
you
help
sell
punch you
one-
up. Look, as a professional screenwriter, I can help you.
You sell one, just one. I know we're going on 4 years of zero here. You sell one advertising partnership. I'll do 10 minutes of stand-up.
Do with the other. You can
What?
still do comedy without a partnership
See,
or not.
you're not going
You're
to
just
play,
finding
man.
new
You're
excuses
not going to
to
play.
not write.
What if he
You
sells
just
a?
look. Let's talk this out as a family. What are you afraid of?
This is great. There's no fear, pal. I'll get up and crush it just to show you I'll crush it. The reality is, you're not playing the game. You got to negotiate, baby. You're in the land where dreams are made of. Come on, man.
Tommy, I'm
Trump
sorry.
with me.
I'm
Here.
sorry, Tommy.
Here, what
Look-
if he sells a script like a Sesame Street script?
Oh,
Then
that
will you
won't
do-
happen. We all know that. I mean, this is a.
So you'll make that deal?
This is what? 10
So-
minutes?
Yeah, you'll do 10 minutes if he sells a Sesame Street.
If he
script.
sells a Sesame Street, you'll have to sit through 20 minutes for
All
me.
right.
If he sells it, there you go. There you
Hey,
go.
write a Sesame Street script. I'll buy it from you.
Perfect. I thought you were a little. I thought you were a little jonesing on that one. That was good. Mike says it would be a C minus at best. I'll take it. Oh, is he frozen?
I think I know what you're afraid of because we've all been there.
Let's talk about it.
I think your fear is that you're going to be exposed as not being that funny. And that happens. No, every comedian
Sure.
goes through that. Tommy's
course.
gone through it. Nathan Orton's gone through it. Everybody
I
goes
haven't
through the
gone through
fear
it.
of being able. Oh, Tommy, no, a lot of people just don't laugh. They're just happy to know that you're alive.
Oh,
But that's
boy.
not here or there. Fact of
Mike's-
the matter is,
Mike's
I
in the
would just-
comments
I
making an
think-
offer, Trev.
I think you would do well. I think it's all about confidence. And I think you are afraid that because you've created this image of
There's
the
no image.
guy that makes things happen, that if you get on stage and you don't do well, people are going to look at that.
Is he frozen? Is he
Am
not?
I right?
You froze a couple times, so we'll just say yes. Big Mike has a comment for you. Travis, I'll make a deal. What's the minimum sponsorship level? Big Mike coming through. I'm being betrayed by my own brethren, my Italian best buddy.
$20.
Oh, no,
$20
that's
to
not
sponsor
real.
the 5-minute
No.
Chris Denman. Chris Denman hosts 5 minutes, sponsored by Big Mike.
Sponsored by Big. No.
Sold.
Mike works for a
Big
multinational
Mike
rental
sold.
car company.
I'll send you
We're
an
gonna be.
invoice for
We're gonna.
Midcoast Media.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
Type up the invoice.
Perfect. I will say thank you to and mahalo to Buzz's Hawaiian Grill. Carly went there yesterday with Barb. Travis, isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
Oh man, I get the guy who responds with comedy like that, criticizing me about hosting. Big supporters of us. That's Buzz's Hawaiian Grill. Be sure to support them. Family owned. Carly and Barb stopped by there yesterday. They have masubi. They had poke. Fantastic food available weekly, daily, right here for you in St. Louis, Missouri. What were you just touching yourself there, Trav, on the camera?
No, I was responding to Beeb's text message about invoicing Big Mike for the sponsorship.
This office, so boy, this is an inside ball game show today. My God. So by Jack, Red Saw Publicity, we are live. We're all part of Midcoast Media. Check out the website, midcoast.media, for more. Travis, you're familiar with that website?
I know that website.
Yeah, Travis doesn't.
Midcoast Media /
Midcoast.media is the site.
entertainment.com.
Did you just read the description for Entertainment 720? Parks and Rec. This office is about to be so quiet, so we're so lucky to have the offices and studio here in Grand Center and the Kranzberg Arts Foundation. And one of the partners, John from By Jack, is about to go to London for a month. Your loud ass isn't going to be walking in here with Wendy's at 3:30 every day. You're going to be in New York. This is Gardner. What are we going to do? What?
I could bring up my energy.
What kind of energy
No,
you got?
you're going to hurt yourself.
Just keep your energy where it's at. I don't want to be liable.
I will say this. As a freshman in high school, I was probably, in that grade, probably the best at CPR.
Good for you.
I probably was the best they've
Then
ever
we're
seen
good.
at Fort Zumwalt North High School.
Just keep some adrenaline around in
So-
case the heart gives
oh, that's
out.
what you need?
No.
Okay.
It's probably the last thing I need.
You got to find the xiphoid process, number
Okay.
one, which is that little triangular bone at the end of the
Okay.
sternum. Don't break that off, though,
Mhm.
with too hard of a compression. That's where you begin.
So like in here, right? Right here?
Yeah, it's in the middle.
Okay.
In the middle, there's a little bone, and
Okay.
right below that is where you
Don't
want to do
poke
the
too hard.
compression.
Stop it. Hey,
So
knock
that's
it
how
off.
we
Stop,
do
Tommy.
it.
Stop, Tommy.
What I was able to do when
Stop,
we
Tommy,
practiced on
stop.
dummies is I had 97 out of 100 perfect compressions.
Wow.
Perfect compressions.
Don't.
So
Why are you?
if anything goes wrong in the studio or in the office, I'm probably the one you want to call on to try to resuscitate someone, unless of course I'm downstairs smoking and I'm unavailable for a few minutes.
That was my next question. How old were you when this happened? You
I
said
was
middle
in
school?
ninth grade.
Okay, high school.
Freshman.
How many packs of cigarettes have you smoked since then?
Quite a few.
Okay.
That doesn't affect his compression
It
rate.
certainly
No.
does. He's going to lose wind, giving you wind back. And don't make that movement so fast.
I once held my breath underwater for 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
1993?
Maybe.
Tom
That's not
in
a
the
bad
comments,
guess.
Why are you letting Tommy smoke? His newborn lungs can't take it. Is that true?
I haven't been smoking. No. I don't want to smoke. It's gross.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow. That was a PSA.
I have an agenda, you son of a bitch.
Okay, we're on it.
I don't like it.
Okay. Hey, Travis, you are in New York, but you still are held to very strict We Are Live and Midcoast Media standards. We have a sentence that we do each and every week. You struggle through it, which is funny because you're in New York for a writing fellowship, but the other way, it doesn't always work out. Do you want to do the sentence of the week from last week?
Chris, Not only do I have sentence of the week, I have an official sponsor.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, this worries me so much. Dude, when you go somewhere for work, it's not vacation like all the time.
Prophecy.
Like this is what is that? What is that? What is
How much
it?
did
Found
that
it at
cost
a-
you?
I found it at a Mexican drugstore,
Quick question.
$8.99.
Quick question. How many women on Tinder are going to see your penis in comparison next to that bottle?
No comment, Chris.
At least 6.
That's okay. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that.
You
What
know
do we
what?
have?
I haven't even opened my Tinder profile since I've been in New York. I didn't
I
even
wouldn't.
think about that.
I wouldn't do it.
I'm afraid.
Hmm.
All right, so ready for sentence of the week? Okay, here we go. Douche-noggle Midwesterners search for unique New York City tourist attractions while interpreting fact-checking statements regarding the American judicial system. As Marvis Morell scoured the 5 boroughs, he melancholically mused about riding the log fume at Six Flags St. Louis.
How do you
Log fume.
hit melancholically and screw up flume? Oh.
Flume's a weird word, man. All
All
right.
right, try it again.
Marvis Morell, a douche-noggle Midwestern. Okay. Try it again. Marvis Morell, a douche-noggle Midwesterner, searched for unique New York City tourist attractions while interpreting fact-checking statements regarding the American judicial system. As Marvis scoured the 5 boroughs, he melancholically mused about riding the log flume at Six Flags St. Louis.
Oh, that's better. It took you a little bit there at the beginning, but I think you eventually got it.
You did it.
That's
I'm
a
proud
good
of
one.
you.
I think of all the sentences we've had before for sentence of the week, that was pretty dicey.
Yeah, I thought that one was going to be a challenge for you, and it was. But you like the one word I thought was just going to completely throw you off at the end. I didn't think it was going to be flume. Now I know you called it
Fume.
the log plume.
Plume. Fume.
When we initially discussed the ride last week, but I thought melancholically was going to be the one that you just died on, like just completely fell apart. You nailed it.
You know, Gardner, as a public speaker and professional screenwriter, I've grown to understand these words. So I appreciate the effort. I think this sentence of the week has made me a better writer.
So you're saying that you're a better writer because of me?
Yes, absolutely. I'm happy to give credit where credit is due, my friend. If it wasn't for you, I don't know what I could compare my depression to. So
Well,
thank you.
You always need to have something relative to
Yes.
compare to.
Gardner makes
Yes,
Travis
absolutely.
a better writer. Gardner makes me a better rider. GetawayCarts.com is where you head. That's right. Getaway Carts, a family-owned business, specializes in high-quality golf cart service, installation, and parts and accessories shipped to your door free of charge, done right. Golf cart service department that is on site. They also sell new and used golf carts, boast the best customer service in the industry. Getaway Carts, your one-stop shop for everything golf carts, and would be happy to earn your business if you check them out. GetawayCarts.com. Don't forget hashtag customize without limits. Hashtag Gardner. Carte blanche. That's right. They're supporters of the movement. That's Getaway Carts, another great local business working with We Are Live.
Can I bring up a couple things here?
Guys,
I'd
I have some
appreciate it if you did.
updated New York
Okay.
news for you.
Okay, you go first. Travis.
Amazon Go. Amazon Go opens up in downtown New York today.
What does that mean?
So that means basically it's like, you know, the website, but it's live. You can like go to the store and pick up your stuff.
Yeah, you can
Sick.
go to Walmart.com and
Okay.
order stuff. It's
Brick-
like that, but in reverse.
Okay. Like a brick and mortar Amazon?
Is this
Yeah.
one of the ones where you don't, there's like no attendant? Is it one of those things?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those where you just walk in, you get your item, and you just walk out.
So it's going to get robbed.
Yeah, it's like 1,300 square feet. I don't know how it's going to work, but I may go check it out later today.
1,300 square feet. How much does that cost in New York just for an apartment?
$2.5 million a
Yeah,
month.
that's about right.
A month. Perfect.
That'd be
Yeah.
like 1,200.
I
Yeah.
did figure it out though yesterday, guys. I honestly believe that there is there's collusion between the industry and New York and LA when it comes to cost of living. Because honestly, there's no need for these cities to cost this much to live in. Truly, it isn't. There's no reason for it at all. Like you're not a better writer, a better director, a better producer because you live in New York or LA. So the idea that you would have to pay this much just to live here is fairly asinine. I'm almost certain there's collusion between the industry and those cities.
Can you
There's no doubt.
Can you price cigarettes for me while you're there? I'm curious.
Yeah, I can try. I can certainly try. I know
Ooh, let's
gas
do the
right now
yearbook
in New
thing.
York is
Yeah.
about $2.90.
Look at a pack of.
What's a cheeseburger cost?
I
What's a
know.
gallon of gas?
Last week I looked it up. Cigarettes are like 13 something, like 13.68 in New York.
Okay.
Around that.
That would make sense. I'm going to give you a particular brand. Newport Box Short is what you would look at. Newport Box Short. And see how much those are, if you could, for me at some point. I'm curious. I want to know what I'm paying here, what it costs there, as we do some cost analysis.
Mm-hmm. From our financial advisor, Travis Terrell, live from financial capital of the world, right?
Yes. I may head on down to Wall Street. I may make some a few trades and stock bondings.
Mm-mm.
Stock
those are
bondings?
construction things.
Is that not how it works?
So police, cops, and stock bondings
Yep.
today.
That's how it works. Gardner, we missed something yesterday on
Yes.
Twitter. This was a great poll, and I apologize because he was a longtime New Yorker like Travis.
Long time. The melee from yesterday, we didn't give the results. Which was Adam Sandler's best Saturday Night Live character? There were 4 options. One of them was other, which got 12%.
Fair amount.
14% went to Brian on the Denise Show. 35% Canteen Boy, and 39% Opera Man.
Wow.
So a very tight poll there for the top 2 choices.
Does everybody agree with that? I mean, it's fine. I think Opera Man
That's
was
fair.
silly, fun, kind of really what he was good at.
I like Opera Man.
I loved Opera Man. I loved what he did for Opera Man at his appearance for SNL this past Saturday. I thought his appearance on SNL was one of the top 10 appearances of any host over the last 20 years. That was really cool, just to see him back in the SNL setting, and then of course his tribute to Chris Farley. I don't think there's a person who saw that video that wasn't crying at some point throughout of it. That was just really cool, and that just shows the impact that cast had on SNL, but also that impact Chris Farley continues to have on the brand that is SNL.
No, that makes perfect sense. And for once, your exaggeratory claims suit my agenda. So I appreciate
how
that.
about that?
I agree with that. No, it was, we talked about it quite a bit yesterday when Carly was in here, but the more I think about it, I was like, I don't know if it's because I was the perfect age or what, but he looked like a man among boys out there, even just talent-wise. Not to say other people weren't super funny, but like the very last sketch where it was Keenan, it was really weird and purposely weird. Keenan Thompson was the bartender, and then you had Kate McKinnon and who's Superstar.
Pete Davidson?
Nope.
All
They're in the bar, and it's 2 women, and come on, Kate McKinnon and Bridesmaids.
Christian Wiig?
Kristen Wiig.
Okay.
Though
Awesome, yeah.
that looked like it was an all-star game. You know what I mean? It was just like, oh wait, this is nice it was nice to be reminded how talented Sandler was, basically.
How fun did you guys get a chance to also check out another cool New York item yesterday that hit the web?
Oh, boy.
Out of here.
The Spider-Man
Spider-Man
trailer?
Far From Home.
Yeah, I saw that. That was amazing.
You filmed that here.
Cut
Chris.
the intern's mic, Gardner. This is getting out of hand.
What the hell?
No, I didn't. Is that big in your world? You haven't even, the wounds aren't even healed from Avengers Endgame, and you're already moving on to Spider-Man.
Have you seen Endgame?
No, I haven't yet. Travis just quit the show. Awesome.
The Russo brothers said yesterday was the day where we can officially spoil the movie. So are you planning on seeing it?
Yeah, I'll go see it.
Okay, then I won't spoil it for you.
Okay, thanks. We have an inspirational video we brought up earlier from Tommy's budding relationship man, Sean. He does the voiceover for Dogs on Film. Travis, you're familiar with him. Gardner, what do we have here?
Yeah, yesterday I sat down with Sean in the back of our local watering hole, and we recorded Dogs on Film for Wednesday. But I also asked Sean to produce a video, at least just ramble on, about some stuff for Travis since he's
Great
in
song.
New York. Because Sean lived a lot of his life in Chicago, but also spent a good portion of his time in New York.
Remember hearing a story of him being 17 and lit on a New York subway?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Like hitchhiked there or something?
that sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely sounds right. So I wanted to play the video for you, Travis, of Sean with a message
Okay.
for you. And here we go. Do you have any words of wisdom for Travis while he's in New York?
Great
Travis,
shot.
you're in the greatest city on the face of the planet Earth. Enjoy yourself. Do not be afraid. Ask questions of anyone if you can't find anything. Do not hesitate. There's nothing like I love New York in June. How about you? Enjoy the next month. It's the most beautiful. Spring in New York is just wonderful. Have a great time. Say hello to my friend Oscar. Bye-bye.
Who's your friend Oscar?
Oscar, he lives in a garbage can. Hey, I'm from Woodside. Hey, or Jackson Heights. You know that? How about Rockaway? Hey, go to Playland someday. It's fabulous. You'll love it.
How about Central Park?
Central Park in June is fabulous. I mean, I love Central Park. I was there all the time as a kid. My grandmother lived on 34th and 2nd Avenue. My mother dragged us over there all the time. We didn't want to go to Central Park. There's nothing there but rocks and grass.
How about the Staten Island Ferry?
My mother used to take it to school every day.
Anything else he should see?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, everything. Yeah, crack open a newspaper and see what's in town.
Some advice for riding the subway?
None.
None?
None. But enjoy. Don't get on the wrong one. My grandmother put me on one when I was a kid. I ended up in Coney Island. It's the only time I've been to Brooklyn. Fuck Brooklyn. See you.
Hey,
Gotta go.
why?
Gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, hold
Come
on.
on, man. That's all I got. I like New York with you. So will you. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So
Sean.
will you.
Live
you
from
go.
Rosie's in the Central West End. Oh, my.
I want
And
that
you
man
want to
to
be
my
his
uncle.
best friend?
I want him to be my uncle. I want to.
Travis, you can't say anything bad about white people ever again after that. That was the most heartfelt video message you could ever receive.
I can't.
I've got nothing.
That's so funny that he said that because I did indeed get lost, and that's where I ended up towards. I lost on the train heading up towards Uptown. So that's funny.
Oh, look at him saying headed towards Uptown. Guys, get your fair fouls in. The topic today, speaking in a fake, thick New York accent, WAL, W-A-L, at weareliveradio.com is how you get a hold of us. Winner gets $10 to Southtown Pub. We'll be sure to make that happen. Yesterday, we had our friend Lynette stop by, and that was the nicest ambush I've ever seen in my life. Dropped off a gift bag for Barb, Carly's dog, and then also a gift bag for Barclay, the Blues dog. That's right. Nick and Lynette, they own Pet Once St. Louis West, and they work with us. They care about their animals, and although it's easy to overlook, proper nutrition can have a huge impact on your animals' lives. Visit PetOnceStLouisWest.com. You'll see more of Lynette in here hanging out, saying hello. Maybe we'll get Nick in here to say hi as well. Big fans of Pet Once St. Louis West. If you're looking for fresh ingredient dog food, they'll deliver it to you. Again, they're supporting us. You support them. Take care of your pets, people. Maybe we'll FedEx some salmon skin to Travis. He can live off the dog treats that they sell because they are human grade. You can only hope, huh, Travis?
I love salmon treats. They're very delicious.
I taste tested it last week, and it was fine. It was good. Gardner,
I had one other thing to get to
please.
for now. We'll hold off on any merger talk for another day.
Boy, Travis, you ruined that.
No, but Travis, I know you've been
Oh, city
busy.
won't merge with the county. Shocked.
Calm down. We'll discuss later. Um, I know you've been busy traveling, getting settled in, and where are you? Queens? Looks like it.
Oh my God.
Queens, New York.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, so I don't know. I don't think you've watched the latest Game of Thrones yet, have you?
I have not.
Okay. I don't think.
Oh, you should have watched it already.
Hey.
Yeah, get his ass, Tommy. Get his ass. Get his ass, Tommy.
Oh, this is great. Oh, what is happening? Why do I do this? I could be selling tech stuff, and I wouldn't have to talk to any of you. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Get his ass, Tommy. Yeah.
So I don't think I'm giving too much away here because I know you're online still, even though you haven't watched the latest episode. But a lot of the talk has been about a coffee cup that was left in a scene, right? You've seen that, I'm sure, correct?
Did that really happen?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was photoshopped. I saw some of the footage, I guess, online, and I was like, no, someone's screwing around. Did that really happen?
Wait, yeah, it really happened. And how do we not get the statement that HBO put out a statement? How do we not get that first from you if you're working for Sesame
That's
Street?
true. You're doing a bad job.
You're right there. Like, how do we not get to release that statement before anyone else? They put out a statement acknowledging their mistake and trying to make a joke of it. And no inside info
fascinating.
from you.
That's interesting because I believe it cost upwards of $8.5 million per episode for Game of Thrones. And I don't understand how through editing that no one caught that. That is a huge blunder for a show that they know every human being on earth is going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb. So how that happened, look, I don't advocate for anyone being fired. I've never done that ever on this show, I don't think.
God.
But
Called
I don't.
forever.
I would imagine someone
Johnson.
should have got dressed down for that. How does that happen?
You make an 8-season, $8 million show.
How's
is
it
good.
feel, Trav?
This is good.
Somebody got some confidence. Man.
Mistakes happen. It was a
Man,
mistake.
these folks are some of the highest paid talents in the industry. That should not ever happen.
Okay,
That's
you go walk
embarrassing.
around.
That's bad.
That happens in movies all the time.
He literally has a segment where he messes up words and he provides enough content for a new sentence every
Because that
single week.
compares to an episode, to a series that
It's your own
costs
Game of
$65
Thrones.
million a year to do. It took them, they had a year and a half to get all of this right. There's no excuse for a coffee cup being in a scene. You had 16 months.
Oh,
That
hold
doesn't
on
make
here.
any sense.
There's a couple things here I'm thinking.
Oh, please.
Number one, fine, have that hot take, and keep that same energy. Keep that same energy
Keep that energy.
when you go walking through the offices of HBO later tonight.
Yeah. Keep that
Okay,
energy,
keep
bro.
that energy
Uh-huh.
when you're walking through HBO. Number two, it sounds like maybe you're trying to get someone to lose their job, and maybe you can just waltz in there right away and get.
Yeah, you
know.
guys need a black writer on
Oh.
this basically loosely European drawn show?
Travis.
Yeah, I don't know. I
We've
guess
stumbled
I'll
onto his
accept
plan.
HBO's apology. And maybe when I go in today, I will sit down with some of the executives and we'll have a conversation.
Oh, man.
But
Well, you have to raise your
but no,
hand.
excuse me.
It's funny coming
But
from an
yeah.
intern.
That's a blunder.
I think people also, and I tweeted this out last night, they're all noticing the coffee cup mistake, but they didn't realize something else within that scene.
What was
and I
that?
wanted to show you guys this.
Dork. You dork.
But Jon Snow,
Oh,
On his
wow.
Danny Mac must have gave him that.
had a carte blanche patch. So the coffee cup, like I know that's the stain sealer right now, but let's not overlook probably, runner up in this case, but a carte blanche logo clearly displayed in every way right here on Jon Snow's shoulder.
That's just lazy editing, man. That's just lazy.
I don't think that's lazy editing. I think that's just, it's like an Easter egg, if you will. This is like a little Easter. People are like, "Oh, what's that? What's that patch? What's that symbol? What's?" I don't know the show. So is that a symbol for one of the houses? A crest for the house of something or whatever.
House of Mouse.
Yeah, no. Uh, so I just wanted to point that out, that the coffee cup gets all the play. But look, folks, Jon Snow's got the carte blanche.
Listen, you've taken this a little too far, Gardner.
We have not even gotten close to that part yet. You will know when it's too far, and I will as well, and that's when I begin to spiral.
It's a super villain.
Big Mike in the comments is questioning. Big Mike's an executive again. Travis, you're going into work after chugging that bottle of wine, huh? This is where Travis plays dead. Frozen.
I'm not driving.
Oh,
I think I'll walk it off about about the 18 trains I have to take to get into the city. I'm sure it'll all burn itself off.
How many does it take?
You tell me.
What?
I just asked you the question.
Yeah, that's a fair question.
Don't put me on the grill.
What?
Don't interrogate me.
Don't French fry me. That's not a say.
I asked how many trains it takes you to get to where you need to go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Got a little New York sensitive there.
I think you got a little
two.
New York drunk.
It's the same as business drunk.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it takes just 2 trains,
What trains are they?
and they're very fast. It is a very loud, fast train.
New York's renowned for its medium speed trains, right? Like that's how it works. Right?
Do you just walk around mumbling on the subway just to try and fit in? Be like, fucking de Blasio, man.
Man, do I like Nas
come
way
on.
better than Tupac.
Come
wait,
on.
and Tupac.
God damn it, Cuomo. Come on. This could just help you and give you some cred.
Oh, this is
I know De Blasio has considered. I think he's in the midst of considering running for president actually right now.
Correct, yes. I think the announcement
should work out.
So yeah,
is maybe tomorrow. Something like that.
yeah. I don't know the general feelings of De Blasio here in New York, but I would imagine like any major mayor in a major city, people probably don't like him.
Arlington giving you a
Just a
shout out in the
guess.
comments, by the way. Travis said he said very well played on your part. I disagree.
How is Arlington doing? Hey, A Train.
I don't ask him in the comments. Gardner, you want to do some fair or foul?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Trav, you ready for some fair or foul? Live from New York.
It's fair or foul.
At this defining moment, change has come to America.
People often ask me, what's fair or foul?
In Times
Is it
Square.
a segment? Is it a movement? Is it hope? I can't say for certain. Time will be a true test of its power. But I can say, fair or foul is now and forever for the people. Gather around the radio with your loved ones and hold on to your butts. It's now time for fair
We give it back to you, the people.
or foul.
It's the
Broke-ass
segment Tony Soprano calls, hey, fair or foul.
More weak comedy from Travis Terrell.
Oh, Chris is so in his feelings now that I've called him out about the stand-up that he is taking every opportunity to take a shot at me. Look at him. Poor baby can't do 5 minutes, and now he's mad at Travis. Interesting.
Fair.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm trying to think if he's going to talk a bunch of S on his girlfriends now that he's 2 Pinot glasses deep. And then talk about how his husband never
Three
takes care of him anymore. Oh, this is amazing. I'm on vacation. Dude, you have to be at work at 4. Are you gonna get like a bike messenger job or something during the day? Do you know how to ride a bike?
Man. I saw those on the streets of New York. No way, pal. That is, oh my
Waiting to
God,
die.
that's intense.
So no
I
electric
don't know how they
scooters?
do it. They are worth every penny.
No electric scooters up there?
Electric skateboards. But no, they do not have the Lime scooters, but they do have electric skateboards. People ride those things around a lot here.
Those seem more dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely. Your topic was fake New York thick accents, something. $10 to South.
We live on the edge here.
Okay. Stop saying we. Fair, but only if the thick accent leads to thick women. The hardest part of combining the thick accent with the thick women will be differentiating the women in deli meat and the accent. Hey, can I get some capicola on that? No, you got Corolla. Can I get some prosciutto on that too? No, Corolla. I haven't talked to prosciutto in a while. I don't mess with her anymore. Furiously starts deleting text to prosciutto from that day. JVL Jackal. Prosciutto and Corolla. Okay. That was from the JVL Jackal. What, are you kidding me? Forget about it. I'm not even going to enter a submission today. Paisan, I got better things to do. You see them Mets? That's Syndergaard, man. Mad skills. TT's pink eye. New York Trav, who you voting for out of those two?
It's pink eye.
TT's pink eye. Gardner?
I'll go JVL Jackal.
Do you have one, Mr. Mosslander?
I like the pink eye.
The pink eye takes it $10 to Southtown Pub. Big congratulations. You can enjoy some smoked wings this Thursday at Free Comedy Thursday. Travis, great seeing you in New York, man. We got to get, we'll have to work that out. Maybe we'll get you a We Are Live robe that you can watch the show in. What do you think?
That is fine with me. I look forward to that, and of course, the additional money that will come along with it.
Oh, tuck a little roll of cash in the pocket.
I've been here
Little
a month and a
nice.
half, and this is the first day I think I haven't heard him do his accent.
That's a problem.
There's
Has it gotten
That's
better
insulting, Tommy.
Has it gotten better
They
yet?
don't like that up here.
yet? Okay.
you'll be like one of the Cardinals relievers. They just got robes. Dominic Leone bought them all.
I
robes.
heard about that, and I want to check that out. How did we not get in on that? How did By Jack not get in on that?
Carte blanche robes. How about that? You can get them personalized.
Ooh, I like the way you think, Gardner.
Okay, that's a thing. That's a thing now. You're welcome.
Travis
you.
Terrell, sign us off from New York. Are you back on tomorrow, or you have like a bottle of red to get to?
Oh, I may try to find some today.
Take out a loan before you buy it, buddy. Travis, glad we could have you in. We're excited to have you back on the live stream. Big shout out to Tommy for taking notes and cracking wise today. The great Chris Gardner produced the show. Big thanks to everybody. Check out midcoast.media for our capabilities. Thanks to Tech Electronics for helping us build out this wonderful studio. We're back tomorrow live on the live stream at 8 a.m. We'll see you then.
Peace.